What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of All Black Everything, where culture and creativity meets connection. My name is Erin. You can call me Chiz. I wanted to talk to you about a special product. I hope every product is special. But this one in particular is in the space of mental health. And I know over the last 3 years or so, mental health has been some sort of a buzzword, for lack of a better term. But when you think of the word buzzword, you typically think of something that's overused or just something that's unnecessary or whatever the case may be. But this is actually a buzzword in the positive sense, in my opinion. Especially within the Black and brown community, people have been taking back control of their mental health, going to therapy, talking about their feelings, doing different things. So I think that the buzzword of mental health is actually a positive term in this case, just because of the way it's helping our people and, just breaking the stigma around what it means to be mentally healthy. What we're doing here, breaking the stigma around Black business and what it means to have a Black business. I think the same thing is going on, the same revolution is going on within the mental health space, which is something that's super exciting in my opinion. So this product is in the affirmation space, the positive affirmation space, and particularly talking about positive affirmation cards. And generally, positive affirmation cards are in the form of DIY or just writing on the wall, just writing notes to yourself, writing journals, all these different things. Those are typically what you think of when you think of positive affirmation cards. However, there's a twist, and there's a Black-owned woman who created her own product, Repeat After Me, which is a Black-owned company in the space of mental health, where she has specialized positive affirmation cards. I want to show you the product in a minute. I'm actually already showing you a little bit of it right there, but yeah, I'm gonna give you an entire sneak peek of it. But I want to give you a backstory to how I met this particular entrepreneur. So I was actually at a friend's event. Her event is called Conversations with Shanice, and she had 5 or 6 Black businesses at this particular event. And way in the corner, I see a girl with cards in a mesh, per se, cards in a mesh. And I'm like, okay, well, let me go check this out. And so I walked over to her table. She's like, oh yeah, my name is Erin. I'm like, oh yeah, my name is Erin too. So we have a come to Jesus moment where we realize we're both named Erin. And every time I meet somebody named Erin, it's love. So whether it's ERIN, AARON, whatever the case, every time I meet an Erin, it's always love, brothers from another mother, sisters from another mother, all that. So yeah, so back to the product. So I met her and she started talking to me about her product, Repeat After Me. And I really enjoyed, what her mission is and what her, I guess her goal was around the product. So I guess to get a better understanding, I want to read you the first card that she has within her deck. Repeat after me. Our mission is to provide tools of positive possibilities through daily reminders. The power of I am is enormous, so be intentional with the words you speak over yourself and your life. All you have to do is repeat after me. So that's the first card that she has within her deck, and I think that's very powerful, especially when she talks about the power of I am. The power of I am is extremely powerful. Whenever you say I am, you better be prepared for what comes after I am. So whether you say I am powerful, you better be prepared for that power that will come. If you say I am lazy, or I am broke, or I'm worthless, be prepared to come. Be prepared for those things to come after you say I am. So that particular statement within her card is very powerful. Just saying, understand the power of I am. And I think that's what the mission of her deck of cards is about, is just really re-emphasizing that you have the power, and the power is in the tongue. Erin, she actually lives and breathes what she actually preaches. She practices what she preaches. And if you go to her Instagram, you go to her page, you're always going to get some positive gems, whether it's about health, food, fitness, whatever the case may be. She's always dropping gems and always dropping knowledge within her Instagram. So her brand and her why all translates through who she is as a person, which I think is pretty dope. So the product again is called Repeat After Me. It's a deck of 52 daily affirmation cards, and 52 is your standard deck in any card deck, whether you're playing not Uno but like spades or whatever. The regular deck of cards normally 52, so she did 52 positive affirmation cards, which I thought was a pretty dope idea. But they come pretty much like this. However, I know she has a couple different versions out. I think she has this version out, and then she also has a giving thanks version, which I think she dropped around the Thanksgiving time of last year. But typically they all come with the name on the back, and then also with the positive affirmation on the front. And typically how I seen her use them, particularly following her on Instagram, is she just literally pulls one probably daily. But I do want to reiterate that if you do get this particular product, that you can use these however you want. Essentially, you could play games with your friends in regards to the different positive affirmations that are on the card, or whatever you decide. You can get pretty creative with these. I think that's why she made them, because you're able to use them how you want. Personally, I used to have them in my bag when I used to, get ready, brush my teeth, and head out for the day. I would pull one and just read it. And then also I got a gem from her is also she reads them more than one time, and I think that's the key as well. Just reading them multiple times, just getting that in your head and just really letting it soak in whatever the positive affirmation is saying on that particular card is pretty cool. And it actually it gets into your subconscious, and it really resonates with you. And I'll show you a demo of me actually pulling cards, so you can just kind of see and get a feel of what kind of sayings are on those particular cards. If you want these cards for yourself, that's great, but then these are also great gifts. I actually gave this particular same deck of cards to a friend that was actually heading out to London to go study abroad, get her PhD in psychology, and I wanted to give her a parting gift, so I gave her these deck of cards as a parting gift. And I think she still uses them to this day. I haven't followed up with her on that, but I think these are great if you want to use them for personal use, but then also if you want to give them to a friend that's struggling with motivation or whatever the case may be. If a friend that's not struggling, but always needs that extra push when they get in the bind. So okay, now I want to actually show you how I personally use them. So typically I would just kind of mix them up in the morning. Like I wake up and I see them on my sink or whatever the case may be, and then I just typically do a mix. I'm not like a professional mixer. Like if you play cards with me, whether that's Uno, spades, whatever the case, like I'm a horrible mixer. Like I do not mix cards at all. This is typically what I do. That's the most shuffling you go get out of me. But typically I just mix the card and then I pull one, and whatever it says, I just read it a few times. So for example, I pulled this one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but repeat after me. My income is continuously increasing. My income is continuously increasing. My income is continuously increasing. So you keep saying that until it actually seeps down deep into your soul. So you can do that multiple times a day. You can put these at your desk at work. You can put these in your pocket at work and pull them out when somebody's getting on your nerves or whatever the case may be. But I think these cards can be used in any way you choose, whatever way you think is going to be most inspiring to you. I think these cards can be used like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Again, I'll put all the information to how you can find these. Her Instagram, feel free to show her love, like DM her, let her know where you saw the video, whatever the case. Like definitely a great product, and I think these can be extremely helpful to anyone. This can literally be the difference between someone starting that business. This can be the difference between someone going to get a degree or taking that leap of faith or doing whatever. I think this can be that difference in just these deck of 52 cards essentially. So definitely cop these. Highly recommend them. If you do decide to order them, feel free to come back to the comments. Let me know what you thought. Let everybody else know what you thought, and encourage them to get the product if you purchase them yourself or whatever the case, and how they've helped you. I want this to be a place where if someone came here and was hesitant on getting these repeat after me cards, they see your positive comments and they actually move forward with getting it. So pretty dope stuff, and I highly recommend getting these again. And yeah, thank you so much. Please go support this Black woman-owned business. I'll have her social media and everything in the description. But thank you for watching this episode of All Black Everything, and I'll see you next time.